Case No. 06. The Fall of the Eagle. The Assassination of Julius Caesar. The incident, March 15th, 44. BC. The Ides of March. Julius Caesar, the man declared dictator for life, was surrounded by a group of senators and stabbed to death in the middle of a Senate meeting. The very city he expanded became the stage for his final breath. The evidence: 23 stab wounds. According to one of history's first recorded autopsies, Caesar was stabbed 23 times. However, only the second wound to the chest was fatal. The rest were inflicted in a frenzied panic. The will. After his death, Caesar will revealed that he left a significant sum of money to every Roman citizen and opened his private gardens to the public. This shattered the assassins' claim that they were saving the people from a tyrant. Statue of Pompey. Ironically, Caesar collapsed at the base of the statue of his greatest rival, Pompey. His blood stained the very feet of the man he had defeated. Witness accounts: Calpurnia, Caesar's wife. I begged him not to go that morning. I dreamt of him dying in my arms, covered in blood. The heavens sent omens, but he ignored them. Artemidorus, a teacher who tried to hand Caesar a scroll containing the names of all the conspirators as he walked to the Senate. Caesar took it, but said, "Personal matters shall be dealt with last," and never read it. Mark Antony. Caesar, his loyal general, was intentionally delayed outside the doors by one of the conspirators. By the time he entered, it was too late. The rumors. A desire for death. Some suggest Caesar, suffering from failing health, likely epilepsy, chose to go without his bodyguards. He may have preferred a glorious assassination over a slow, withered death to ensure his immortality in history. Et tu, Brute? It is rumored that Caesar didn't say these words in Latin, but in Greek. Kai su, teknon, you too, my child? This fueled the rumor that Brutus was actually Caesar's biological, illegitimate son. The atmosphere. The air in Rome was thick with tension and conspiracy. The Senate floor, the theater of Pompey, was filled with aristocrats terrified of losing their power. As Caesar entered, the senators crowded around him under the guise of presenting a petition. In a heartbeat, the atmosphere shifted from feigned respect to savage violence. The relationships. Brutus versus Cassius. While Cassius was driven by pure hatred and envy, Brutus claimed to act out of duty, famously saying, "Not that I loved Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more." The Senate versus the dictator. This was a war between the old republic and a rising monarchy. The senators felt their influence slipping away into the hands of a single man. The final verdict. My analysis. Caesar was a master strategist. He likely knew of the conspiracy. However, he played a final, fatal gamble. By walking in unprotected, he either expected to intimidate his rivals with his fearlessness, or he chose to become a tragic martyr, to be deified, Divus Julius. In the end, his assassins tried to save the Republic, but their daggers only accelerated its fall and birthed an empire. The conclusion: this was a case of political suicide and ultimate betrayal. The blade held by a friend is always sharper than the sword of an enemy. Our end shouldn't be like this. Because the deepest wounds are not made by enemies, but by the ones we trust the most. What do you think about this case?